life with Algebra and Pagan, revealing the surprises and dealing with the issues. Yes, yes, yes. There are issues we deal with in marriage, in our love life. It is love life. It is, love life is this takes the soft spot in our heart. So there are things that really hurt us, there are things that pain us. Especially when you're in marriage and you already have children, you feel you can't go out anymore, or something is keeping you, you don't want to break up your marriage, but you are going through something. And you feel sometimes that this is different, this is peculiar, and it's not like every other situation. But here's the news. It is not different. It isn't peculiar. It is not one of those things that has never been heard of and can't be dealt with easily. It can't be dealt with easily, but you first work on yourself. You can. We all can. Okay, now let's just dive right into the story. Linda and Tina are friends in school, about to finish rounding off, and in that process, TJ came along. When TJ came, Tina fell in love with TJ, and Linda was very excited. This is not the kind of friendship whereby in our faces we are friends, behind us and they tear us. No, these ones were sincere and they truly liked themselves. Linda and Tina were not like that. This one was true. She was so happy for her friend. And when they finished school, guess what? TJ proposed to Tina. Tina was so happy. And Linda was there all through. They put it through together, the marriage process and everything. And to make it even more beautiful, Linda got a job, a good job. Tina was happy for Linda. Tina had nothing to lose. And Linda had, in her own part, she didn't really have anything to lose. This is how. Linda was still very young. Very young, and she's not rushing for marriage. So she's okay to have a job and to take her time to wait for the Mr. Right. This is the kind of friend who is jealous, who wants a boyfriend. This is not a sincere friend. So she not got anybody, but she's happy for her friend. Why Tina on her own? Even though she didn't have a job, her husband has a good job. And again, she's pregnant now. So she has a job, the marriage is doing fine. The husband has a job rather, the marriage is doing fine, she's pregnant. So everything is okay. Eventually she can still get a job. While doing that too, eventually I can still get married, right? So this is how it happened. As good friends now, Linda told Tina about the work distance. And for Lagos now, if you walk and your distance from your house to your office is far, your transport might even eat up to half of your salary. Now. So Tina explained to Tina, and Tina did not have any issue with it at all. So she moved over to stay in Tina's place because Tina's house was closer to her office. So whenever the husband is going out in the morning, what do you expect? You pick Tina and they will go together. The first day, the second day, the third day, and it went on and on. Now, as human beings, we do. What do you think? Tina is at home with her belly. She cannot dress the way she wants to dress. You know how we like to dress, fitted and all of that. But Linda dresses very fitted, well dressed. Office how this thing dinner. Then the husband is dressed too. Every morning, God bless the couple doing that every morning. At first, it was exciting to be friends, but as it went on, excitement is gone dry. Because now, if the husband come back from work, he can't even talk to her. He will be tired and just wants to rest. He doesn't want any talk, just wants to sleep, rest, and prepare for the next day. So it's as if when he just sleep, wake up the next day, now him and a friend. And before they come back, now she and him and her friend. And before they come back, food already. She will cook, she will clean. This one just dress up every morning. All she sees is dress up. And as they go, they even talk. But the husband does not talk to her. And you know how it is to sell Lagos. When they decide car, hold up day with AC, and I go the gist. So Tina go to imagine all of that while she be house. Now thoughts start entering Tina's head. Abi, what do you expect about it? Thoughts start entering Tina's head. It started happening on and on and on and on. Now when TJ comes back from work, it too will make matter worse. He's tired. He can't communicate with his wife. He just wants to rest. He just wants to sleep and rest. And meanwhile, he has been talking and lively with Linda while they were on the way going to the office. Okay. And when the husband will even talk small gist, the weekend in the house, the wife not going to relate to the gist, but Tina going to relate to the gist. Linda not going to relate to the gist. They say, now when we go to this thing, hey, Linda head, Tina head will just spark. But she didn't say anything. Remember, this is her good friend. She didn't say what, she kept on keeping it inside her. She called the stomach, the whole thing. And the things that you do not expect them to think, Tina started thinking of different things. So the marriage can't start to get because Tina can't be best. Anyhow, always boning. And they don't know why. The husband doesn't know why. For him, he's faithful, he loves his wife and everything is. So but why should they always stomach things? Should they stomach something they don't know about? And the relationship between everything, she was always getting angry, always causing trouble. Any small thing the matter will cause trouble. But the man has not gotten to the root of the matter. He doesn't know that the wife has started becoming upset, jealous, tired, envious of doing housework and seeing you going with my friend, and you and my friend are well in tune. And I'm always out of place. People have the right gist, people have the right everything. So she can't again and to go. Until one day the man called me a mistake. What did he mistake? He wanted to call Tina. He not said Linda. When he not said Linda, you can't be like say, all the things I have been stomaching, that I've been keeping, that I've been suspecting, this is it. So you are now so in tune with her that you don't even remember my name anymore. That you don't even know. You even think you have now put her in my place that you can't even call my name. That is how Tina can explode. This her explosion, when some people they prepare for grand things, this her explosion, no one get. You cannot tell me. Linda, her friend, not to sleep for house again. She couldn't. She had to leave. In fact, that very day, she left the house. Kata for enter marriage. TJ and Linda come dey inside hustle, night and day, talk. No more. In fact, the AC come turn to heat. No more fresh air. No more good air. Things can't even worse now. Now that Linda has left the house, you will say peace not come. Peace not come. In fact, whether the thing come worse. And you know us in marriage, when there is a small crack, we are supposed to quickly find a way to fix it back so it doesn't get wider. But this one, and now most cases with us, that's how it is. It will be going wide and wide. Something where you can fix from the beginning at a little stage, but she couldn't fix it. Most of us do. Most people are like that. So it now got wider and wider and wider, and the marriage was now in a lot of stress, pain, disharmony, unhappiness. Even when Linda left the house, it looked as if that would be the solution. But if the husband should leave home, rush out early in the morning, Tina go say, maybe because he wants to go and catch up with Linda. If he comes back late, she will not have rest. She will say, hey, you are back late because you don't have chance to be with Linda anymore. So when you close from office, you want to go and see Linda. So the headache on the husband was much. Now, see you and me. Here we come with our different circumstances. Now, when we face things like this, where does it bring us to? Now, this is where I'm going to. This is the place I'm going to. When we face things, issues that we don't understand, where are we going to? Sometimes in some people's life, in their marriage, because they have allowed the crack to go so wide, other things now came up. They now brought a lot of disharmony, friendship gone, there is no more trust. The now sees the wife as abusive, disrespectful. The wife now sees the husband as unfair, unfaithful, non-appreciative, and so on and so forth. So with these underlying issues, they will not say we are not compatible, right? They will not say we are not compatible. We have to break up. This is the thing of the message. This is the thing. This is the major thing I'm going to talk about. Now, you feel cut your hand. You feel break your body. Answer. This is how marriage is. In marriage, husband and wife comes and becomes one. One. Like just like this, my finger. But I checked a definition. It said one, being in oneness is the state of being one. Just one, one, one. It's not even coming together and just joining together or something. No. It's like melting together. Spirit, soul, and body. Now becomes, you are now one. As one now. As one now. As a whole that I am now. If my hand, oneness in marriage, what it means. If this hand is doing things I don't like, or my finger, will I cut it off? As small as this finger is, will I say that I have enough body? I don't need you, I'm going to cut it off. No, you don't do that. Because I love my finger, and because I appreciate its purpose in my body, I would fix it. If you have leg injury, you fix your leg injury. This is where love comes in. Let me tell you, all those love we will get before we marry, not be love, it is not. See, that's a story for another time. Explanation for another time. Not for this one. As we go on in the series of this our discussion, because this one is in 3 series. This is the first one. As we go on in this our discussion and enter other discussions, we'll get into that area, but not for now. Do you understand? When you get into marriage, the things that you find very inconveniencing is what makes it love. Inconveniencing to do and yet pleasing to your partner is what makes it love. So when marriage is one, you do not break up. You do not divorce. You go through the process. Remember, I said if it is life-threatening, you can separate because life is involved. But when it's not life-threatening, you can just marry. He's not talking to me well. He's not treating me the way he should treat me, like a queen, like a princess. He doesn't take me out on all those streets and all of that. She does not respect me. She's too violent. She talks to me anyhow and all of that. Stories like that. Then it can be fixed. So if you need counsel, get counsel. But be mindful because counseling get levels. And some counseling we say go push you far away from your marriage. That in fact, when you see your husband, you even stone him. That's not what I'm talking about. Counsel that takes you from step A to step B, C, D, takes you to a higher level in your marriage, even when your partner's attitude has not changed, but yours is changing. Yours is changing. Things is getting better to a higher ground, a better level, and then move to that place where you can say we are enjoying our marriage and all of that. So this is what I'm talking about. I have a short story to tell you. This man went to tell her priest. You know we believe in our priest very much, our pastor. That our priest or she told her pastor, priest and pastor, the same thing. That my husband is too this and all of that and all of that and all of that and all of that. He's too wild and all of that. And the pastor came up with an idea. He told her, said that I have prayed about it and this is your solution. You see, that madman, there's a man, everybody knows about the madman because they're all in the same community. Say, if you can hit that madman, if you can go near him, because nobody goes near the madman, if you can go near him and do a simple trick by telling him to do a certain thing, do you understand? Then you have, if you can do that, then you have, that is the solution to your marriage. If you can do that, then your marriage will resolve. Then because she wanted her marriage badly, she now started praying, telling God to give her wisdom. She started fasting. She started doing one thing or the other. She started thinking of what to do, praying and all of that for God to see her through because she wants her marriage. And when she did it, she succeeded. And went back to the man of God and said, I don't succeed. And the pastor said, then that is how. Everything you did to that madman to make it work. That madman is worse than your husband. Then not the same process for your husband. It's nothing special. Just that process and it will work. And that is it. That was a very simple thing that she was told. And it amazed her so much to just realize that she did not go through the process. If you want to become successful in your education, you go through the pain of having to burn midnight candles, having to study when your friends are playing. If you want to make your company work, you pray, you become serious. Even though you're not even a church person, you make certain confessions. when you say pray, maybe you might sound Muslim. When you are out there, you're not even praying, not going to church, but when you want to make your business work, you keep positive. You become, you don't allow yourself to be discouraged. You work with the right people, that have the right kind of mind. You make steady confessions, some affirmations that works for your company. You go through pain, go through rejections and hard time to make that company work. What do you think about your marriage? Do you think that you just sit down and your husband is following a lady and working and not doing this, doing that, and you just sit down and complain and complain and complain and complain and complain and say my wife is not good, she's a nag, my husband is not good, he's a destructive person and all of that. Then at the end of the day, you say, I want to break up. No, I am doing my own part. It's not convenient. My husband is doing his own part. In fact, there's a time my husband saw me as a demon. But today, he's not seeing me as that demon. he's not seeing me as that demon anymore now. That is how it is in marriage. And at the time, I thought she was a monster. Then I realized he's not a monster. I'm actually the monster. I have to work on myself. And he works on himself. Even recently, if you have any arguments, you tell me your demons have started. We accuse ourselves that our demons are saying, all we can say that we should calm down, we should control ourselves, and it has been working. It has been working. I'm still in my marriage, and I'm telling you, I'm enjoying my marriage. So, what about you? What story do you have to say now to run out of the marriage? There is no story. That hard work is necessary, and eventually you enjoy yourself. Okay, so now I want us to pray. Close your eyes for 10 seconds. Now, if you've not been praying before, this is now, you have to start learning to pray. So you learn from here. Just a short prayer. It can be short every day, every day, every day, every day. Whatever, you from there, as well I mean whatever way you can do it. Then from there, you just see things working gradually. Pray. Okay. Now, close your eyes. Father, Lord, I thank you for this wonderful, beautiful outing that we've had together with these people. I give you praise and adoration. Let everything I have said, God, be to your glory and to the shame of the devil. In Jesus' name.